This episode of the Cottrell Cast is sponsored by Coffee on the Line in Ashton Indoor Market Hall. Great freshly roasted coffee for low prices. Grab a quick latte for only £1.30, or why not take some coffee home with you, 200 grams for only £4, and choose from the wide range of great tasting coffees. Try something flavoured, £1.60 for a latte, all fresh and all fantastic. That's Coffee on the Line in Ashton under Line.
Good evening, welcome to episode 39 of the Cottrell Cast.
That was a lively one, Michael.
Wow, he went from zero to nothing just like instantly. That was brilliant.
He's gradually learned from the broadcasting geniuses that are me. Welcome to this week's edition of the Cottrell Cast, and for the first time ever, I'm not tired.
Wow.
Because I've got a full week off work. I'm a man of leisure.
Well, don't say that.
Hence why I've got no socks
Yeah,
on.
look at you.
No t-shirt on under this.
Wait a minute, he is,
No boxers.
truly is living the high.
Prove it.
Get it out.
I nearly came up in my pyjamas because up until 6:30...
Blooming heck.
Up until 6:30, I was thinking, well, it's only up the road. Should I just go up in my pyjamas? Should I drive up?
Dad came to pick me up from the train station earlier in his slippers, and then we went to pick up the car from yours, and Dad just waltzed to yours in his slippers, knocked on the door, was talking to Sam in the middle of the street in his slippers, and then got back in the car.
That's something I could never do, because I don't wear pyjamas.
Oh, no.
Guess what I sleep in?
Your birthday suit.
No, a bed.
Oh. Well.
You are the sort of person, Michael, who would actually sleep naked.
I do.
Do you really?
No. We know he does. Do you not remember
the camping trip?
In the the tramp? I nearly said in the camping trip where Michael.
What went on in that tent? We did promise would never ever be mentioned publicly.
Horrible,
what happens on the Isle of Wight stays on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, truly, it was horrendous. Anyway, welcome to the Cottrell Cast. How are you doing?
Did you ever find that pin?
No.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
You're still searching for it.
Yeah, I've
long
heard
story that. Anyway, as Fraser said, welcome to the Cottrell Cast.
How's everyone's week been? Michael, let's go first. How has your weekend been?
It was good, actually. I can't say it was brilliant because I still haven't got my taste back. It's been 3 weeks now.
3 weeks and
it's
no
really
taste
bad.
whatsoever.
Well, slight. I can taste garlic.
Right.
I can't taste Marmite, and you know how strong that is.
Yeah.
But I can taste olives.
That's weird.
Have you consulted the doctor about this?
Yes, over the phone, because that's the only appointment I could get. He said, don't worry, it'll come back soon.
Really?
Well,
how does he know that?
Because he asked me some questions first, if I'd had a bump on the head, if I was undergoing treatment for anything, or had I drunk acid, or...
Well, you have. I mean, there was that... hang on, you've been taking heroin for the past 4 weeks. Maybe that's it, Michael.
See... Talking of doctors, now, I have a real grudge against some doctors because I believe that some doctor surgeries are just basically a load of rubbish and should be completely condemned. There is mine, right, and I wonder if I should name it.
Probably not. Probably get some sued or something, maybe.
Donnybrook Medical Centre in Hyde.
There we go. He said it.
Okay, now... Doctors are brilliant, highly trained, and I'm not criticising the staff, but what I am criticising is whoever brought in the rule that you cannot make an appointment.
That is stupid, that.
I mean, what is going on? They say that you have to ring up at 8 a.m. on a Monday, 7 a.m., right, to book an appointment, and you can't book one more in advance than a few days. It's basically call up on the day.
Here's what I don't understand. How come these places haven't figured out the internet? I'm going to be honest. Who calls up for anything or does anything like that nowadays? It's easier. Like I was thinking the other day, because I need to go to the doctors, and I was thinking...
What for?
I'm getting the old tunnel vision again, and I'm feeling all sick and all horrible recently. Right. So I need to go to the doctors. So I was... So I was thinking, well, I just book it online. I just book it. Oh, you can't. Sorry. The NHS aren't in the future yet. Come on, like how hard is it to implement that?
Well, funny enough, my surgery had that option last year, but they stopped it. It was so easy. You could go on, choose a slot.
It's like, I will never understand, why does a prescription take so long to get?
It's all in the back,
I don't understand it.
They have all those
it's
shelves
there.
of stuff.
There was I had to pick up Sam's inhalers the other day. Now, how common are inhalers? They must be very common.
Yeah.
I was at Tesco's, and basically I could see them on the shelf over there. I handed them, and I thought he'd say, "Oh, it's over there," and handed me 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I was sat in the chair,
They're fanning
waiting
about,
for
aren't they?
it.
That's why.
And
They're
he's in the
fanning
back,
about.
flaming on Angry Birds.
It is
Messing around.
ridiculous. That the thing is you can see it all in the back as well, and I think really that they're all empty boxes. I reckon, and they're just there just for show, or maybe it's green screen live in our eyes. But it's just like what. I don't understand. The NHS is great. Free healthcare is fantastic. We're not saying that, but we're saying that pick up the pace a little bit. Get with the times. Like, how great would it be? Book an appointment. Like booking your phone to go and get fixed or something. Book in to go to the doctors online.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But, again, in our area, there is one medical practice, in fact, just over the road, that direction, which wins every year the best medical practice in the country. It's brilliant. And basically, they now are so full up that they can't take on any more patients. And that's simply because they allow patients to make an appointment to see a medical professional. I don't want to see, right, no offence, but I don't want to see a chemist. I want to see a doctor. Because he's the person.
Well, actually, chemists are trained to diagnose you with like a cold and stuff. Like,
but they're not trained to prescribe.
Yeah, but if you have a cold, well, you don't need to be subscribed to anything for a cold, and that will be a wasted GP's appointment, wouldn't it? So surely it is best to go and see a chemist if you've already told them the symptoms on the phone and they've thought, yeah, he's got a cold, but obviously he needs telling that he's got a cold.
What they should do is, too, right, clock up how many times a person goes to a doctor's during a year and tax them on that. Because I go annually.
I hardly go to the
Old
doctors.
people
to be honest.
go every hour.
Yeah, because they have to.
Every single hour.
He said, look, Michael is like nearly 1,000, okay? I'm guessing you go
Michael's
to the
never
doctors.
at the doctors, are you? Hardly ever.
Been twice this year, actually.
Right, so then, end of the year. Thank you, Michael. That will be £100 tax. Fine, thank you very much.
Pretty good, though, wouldn't it?
The old dear up the road, Beryl, after a year, would be bankrupt.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why a doctor's surgery is so difficult to make an appointment. They say, right, you have to ring up at 8 a.m. I say, I work until 11 a.m. I'm on the radio. Sorry then. What do you mean, sorry then?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be ill.
I'll die.
Yeah, you're not allowed, sorry. Yeah, and and then this is why you have idiots walking into A&E who have claiming put a nail in their head. Sorry, I just...
It needs sorting.
Yeah, and it's just the stupidity of, people, really, isn't it? Like, there was an article I saw on Facebook, and it was like funny things that doctors have found up people's anuses, and... I'm not kidding you. It was these like X-ray scans of people have jammed a hammer up their arse, and like we use the phrase "shove it up your arse."
If I had a hammer, I'd put it up my arse.
We use the phrase "shove it up
I
your arse."
just knock a nail in my head, actually.
We always say "shove it up your arse." We don't mean that literally. Don't go shoving things up your arse.
Yeah.
It's only for things to come out of it. Let's be honest.
So tunnel vision.
Yeah, I just get it now and again.
You're going to see your doctor then, if you can.
How often? How often are you on now? Then?
Twice today, actually.
Right.
But it might be just because I'm stressed or
Hang
something.
on.
I don't know.
Do you have tunnel vision and then round the outside it looks like it's watery?
No.
Oh, I've had that.
It's just
tunnel vision and headaches.
It's just like a tube, and then it just goes dizzy, and then I'm fine. I haven't had headaches actually. I've been all right. I've just been feeling very, very sick this weekend.
Have you had sort of eye tests and stuff?
I need to get monthly contact lenses actually, because my eyes are really hurting. So I think I probably got an infection in my eyes or something like that.
I've now decided that I wish there was an invention where I could basically buy a microchip and put it in my brain, which would contain programs that I haven't had time to watch, but I know enough about it so that I can comment about it. Because there's so many programs, and now I'm off. It's my first day off, and I thought, right, I'm going to watch loads of things that I've been wanting to watch. Dexter's one of them.
Dexter's?
Dexter is one of them.
Yeah.
There's that 70s show, which is now on Netflix. All these programs which I want to watch, but
Actually,
I just can't be bothered sitting there watching
I'm
them.
watching so much stuff at the moment. I'm watching the brand new series of House of Cards, which is amazing so far, but you have to dedicate like a good few hours to it to get your head around it. And then I'm watching all these American shows as well, weekly, as they go out, like Modern Family and all that. So I have all them. And then also, I just started watching another today, which is another like Netflix original thing, which is amazing. What's it called? Unbreakable Millie or something, I think it's called. Advertised on the homepage of Netflix. It's really funny.
Where do you find the time to watch all these things?
Exactly. I don't anymore. I don't know. Well, when I'm just like not doing anything, I just kind of put one on in the background. I don't sit down at the TV and like, you know, if I'm, you know, like tonight when I'm editing this, I'll probably put one on my other computer while I'm working on this, and then, you know,
that's not distracting at all, is it?
Well, no, because I know how to do my job, you know. So
I wish that
right.
I could just sum them all up in a big chip, put it in, and go, I've seen that. I've heard of it.
Talking about technology, Apple today, they just finished their conference. Today's Monday. Obviously, you're listening to this maybe on Monday or maybe Tuesday, whatever. And they've released a brand new MacBook Pro. Get this. We'll talk about a money-making scheme, all right? So they've just brought out this brand new MacBook. Mine is still the top generation, which I'm very happy about. However, they've just released this like middle-of-the-range one.
How much is that?
It's $1,500 is the basic model.
Is that all?
Okay.
I'll get two.
Okay, wait, okay. It's the thinnest, the lightest, all this stuff. To be honest,
cheapest.
It does look amazing. It looks really cool. However, it only has 2 ports on the entire computer. Okay? One is your headphone port, and then the other one is this little, like, oblong thing, and it's the charger, the USB, the HDMI. Every single input that you normally have on a computer is all molded into one, which is this brand new industry standard now they're bringing in called USB-C. It's called, and all other like technology makers are all going to have the standard thing. And apparently, this is how you're going to charge your phone and everything now. So instead of having awkward USBs and stuff, now you're going to have this, you know, new up-to-date lightning fast thing. And think how much Apple are just going to make from people having to buy adapters to do everything, because you're going to have a USB-C to a normal USB to plug anything USB into it, and then, you know, your HDMI, all this stuff. So actually you're going to end up with this huge reel of cables all over your place just to flaming charge your phone.
Unless they of course bring in soon wireless charging.
That's the thing. Some phones already have it now,
which is amazing.
Really? Is that possible?
Yeah. It has a chip in the back of your phone, and then you need a pad, and then you just put it on the pad and it charges it. Yeah.
So it is actually wireless,
amazing.
Is it then, really?
Well, no, because you have to have a pad to charge it on.
You see...
But this is early stages still.
I'd have been a lot more impressed if you had a router-type system in your house and you plugged it in and it just automatically...
There are
a bit like Wi-Fi.
There are prototypes where it's like a box that you just plug into your mains, and then whenever you're in range of it, it charges your phone. But if your phone's constantly charging, it's just going to kill the battery.
On the issue of inventions and things, I got a text on my show last week, which was brilliant, and it said that, Gareth, one day, and I think they were probably referring to the Christmas period, because they were talking about how this grandma had her grandkids over, and basically grandma couldn't find the phone, the house phone. She was searching high and low, and then the grandson, who was 6, said, "Grandma, I've just thought of a great invention." "What's that?" "A little cable which attaches to the wall to the phone, and a docking system so that it won't ever be lost again." She was basically talking about old technology, but she thought it was a new invention.
Oh, that's a point.
He's on the time already.
No, but think about it. Think about it, though. Like, you know, actually, there's a thing that... have you seen that Kids React to YouTube thing? Okay, well, there's one, Kids React to old technology. And obviously, it is amazing to see what stuff kids just don't know what they are. Like a rotary phone. Okay, the kids are going, "What is it?" How do you call someone?
Yeah.
How do you text someone from it? Because they have no idea.
I remember those.
Yeah,
But it was so ridiculous, isn't it, having the emergency number 3 9s when it takes so long to dial. If you're in an emergency, 9, too late, I'm dead.
It's true, yeah.
Hold on, who would die that fast?
I don't know. Could be bleeding out. And then, obviously, Apple have released the Apple Watch, which is a big deal at the moment. And Gareth said that he'd probably buy one.
I would love one.
Now, I was thinking about this before. So you pay about 300 quid, 400 quid for one of these. And basically, all you're paying is to make it easier for you to do this. Instead, you can just do this.
But we said the exact same thing about the iPad. Many years ago,
Well, no.
me and you on air said, why buy a big iPhone, basically, when I've got this?
Yeah, but they do different things because an iPad you can't make calls from. You can't do anything like that. All it is just like a computer but in your hand, yeah?
Right.
Your phone can make phone calls. It can do text messages. Yeah. This can do phone calls and text messages. If you didn't have to have an iPhone, you could just have the watch. Great idea.
So if you're
However,
driving...
Yeah, if you're driving...
And that's in your glove box, how do you answer it?
On my wireless thing on my
And if your car's
phone.
too old because it hasn't got that, what do you do then?
Just don't answer it.
What a great answer there.
What,
for a
you
phrase there.
just don't answer it, do you? If you can't
If only we could put man on the moon. We can't. Dad, don't bother.
So instead, you'd write, okay, you're walking through Manchester,
Right.
okay, the middle of Manchester, someone's calling you, it's bleeping you on your ear, it's bleeping you in your pocket,
Right.
Which one are you going to answer?
I'd go, hello.
So everybody else can hear it, because it automatically puts it on loudspeaker.
It's a rainy day, you're on your bike, tootling along,
Why would I want to answer my phone on a bike? What's that urgent?
and you hear it wrong. Grandma's had a stroke.
No, Gareth, but what
And
I'm
you're
saying
there.
is, I'd understand, if you're in the middle of Manchester, you can put the phone to your ear. No one else can hear your conversation. If you're on your watch, everybody can hear it. Can you imagine struggling to hear someone on your watch? What you'll end up doing is going send to iPhone and going like this instead. That's what you'd actually end up doing, and then you've paid £300 for a waste of time on your wrist.
Well, I mean, people always criticise these sort of things, but people will buy them.
Yeah, idiots will buy them.
In their millions.
Idiots will buy them, and then they'll find out that they'll never use them, and they might as well have just, if you didn't have to have an iPhone, and you didn't have to have a phone, and that could be your phone, you could do everything from that. You know what? I'd probably buy one.
How much is a good, decent watch? $250?
250? I don't know.
How much is that, Michael?
40 quid.
Yeah,
40 quid.
Yeah,
but
mine was probably
if
about
you were
that.
right, if you were after a branded watch, okay, you'd be looking at something between 250 up to, well, who knows?
And what does that
You can
do?
go on and on.
Tells the time,
It's
yeah?
a watch, that's it.
Yeah, it tells the time. Okay, and an Apple Watch tells the time. You can customise the face of it. All right, great, fantastic, And then there's all this fitness stuff to it. You can get a Fitbit for 60 quid. So you could buy a £40 watch, has a good mechanism in it, works really nice, and then you could buy a Fitbit for 60 quid. You still haven't spent even half, even coming close to what an Apple Watch, and it all does the same thing.
Well, hats off to Apple for selling stuff that people don't need.
Yeah, it's true, because you don't really need it, do you? Because
Well-
you do have your phone. Because, also, think how hard it'll be to break the habit of getting the phone out of your pocket and answering it. Think how hard it'll be to break that habit, and then once, because they're a fad, aren't they? Samsung brought all their stuff. No one uses them anymore because you look like a tit. You look like something out of Star
You
Trek.
say
Hello.
this, but in 6 or so months' time, he'll be going, oh look, I've got one.
I couldn't afford it. 300 odd quid for a watch. I'd genuinely rather spend that on an actual really, really nice watch than just one that can tell the time
On
in
that
digital.
topic, actually, trending at the minute as we go live is hashtag things more useful than an iWatch. And people around the world are tweeting. You've got photographs, all sorts of stuff. Naming a few. At number 1, Anne Frank's drum kit. At number 2, a ejector seat on a helicopter.
Yeah.
And number 3, the other half of the countdown clock on TV.
That's true, actually. Yeah,
I've never seen that used. The other one, red lights on the game GTA.
Yeah.
Grand Theft
What's the
Auto.
point in them?
Another one, male nipples.
Well, actually, it's because we're all born as women in the womb, isn't it? That's why.
Another one, diet water.
Is that a thing?
Yes, that is actually so.
What?
And the next one I've got
They'll
here
make
is,
anything, won't they, now?
Chocolate
the
Fireguard?
Chocolate Fireguard, chocolate teapot. The first R in February.
Yeah.
Fraser didn't even understand what that was.
I was there going.
Because he can't spell.
Yeah, I can't-
And the
I don't know how
final
to spell
one,
February.
in our topic of things more useful than an iWatch. The last one is a qualification in hair and beauty.
Yeah. Or dance. Same
Or
thing. isn't
media.
it? Yeah, or media.
Who would spend 3 years of their life getting a degree
What
in
a
media?
waste of time. Okay, get this. All right, so for my final
I'm actually
section...
surprised it takes 3 years, actually.
Yeah, all right. For my final section at university, we do this thing called Project X. Already, the name sounds mysterious, and you want to know what it is. We found out what it was today, and it's ridiculous.
Go on.
So we have to pick a workshop to do. We have to pick 3 workshops to do over 3 weeks, so 1 a week, okay? And they're ranging from everything like, because we're working with the photography people and we have to collaborate in some crap, I don't know. And anyway, one of
swearing,
them...
please.
All right, okay, one of them is
family
how
show.
to make an animated GIF. Do we all know what a GIF is?
It's a little picture, isn't
It's
it?
a little picture that just loops, basically. It's like two frames
Mind
which just
you,
loop.
haven't-
Bearing in mind that you can go to like gif.com, which is a GIF making website, upload your 2 images and it does it for you instantly.
Haven't GIFs now been taken over by Vines, really?
Well, no, because people...
a GIF is just a really short clip or animation. So's a Vine.
No, a Vine is a video of 7 seconds where you can actually do stuff, whereas in a GIF you have no sound, nothing like that. All it is just this little... You can do a flaming workshop on how to make a GIF. I'll show you how to do it. Just go on the website and upload your photo and it's done. This is ridiculous. And then we have these Inspire Talks, they're called. Now, by the name, you can already imagine it's going to be some guy sat backwards on his chair with a bandana on, trying to be cool and hip and offering you all smoothies. Instantly. Inspire Talk. How ridiculous is that? You can tell it's paedophile central.
Oh dear.
I can tell you that.
Can I just say that we have no evidence at all
Actually-
that lecturers are...
Michael,
here we go.
tell us about it, actually, Mike. Tell us the entire story. Go on.
Right, I collect charity bands. This is my latest one. It's from Stinson Hunter, the paedophile hunter. Now, if you don't know who he is, him and his team pose as underage girls on the internet to trap paedophiles. The police hate him because apparently he's doing their job, which they're not. But he's doing a good job. He exposes paedophiles and he gives evidence in court,
So-
gets them put away.
You've paid how much on that band?
£3 including postage and packing.
Right.
And that's gone to him.
basically, he's not a charity, a registered charity. He's a bloke who has set up a website and you have just funded him to buy new equipment or buy fags and beer.
And get paedophiles off the street,
That's
yes.
true.
But did you know that his actual not motives, his whole purpose is just useless because in the eyes of the law you are not allowed to almost force somebody to do a crime.
He's not forcing them.
Yeah.
No, but-
If you watch the documentary,
I've seen it.
Yeah, and the police are annoyed with him because they can't do that because of who they are, because they don't have the resources to do it. But that is something that the police would do, would be to fake who they are in order to bring paedophiles in. Because when you think about it, pedos are like none aware, and he is doing a good deed because he's bringing all the evidence to them, and then they have no excuse not to lock him up or not to prosecute him.
But because it's like if I brought in heroin, right? If I'm say a copper hidden, and if I says, "Oh, Fraser, here's some heroin, take it," and you went, "All right," I then cannot
but he isn't
jail you.
He isn't doing that.
He is. He
isn't. No, because he'd be arrested if that was the case.
No, except anything he does can't be acted upon because he has dangled that bait, trapping them into it.
Yeah, but how do you think undercover police works?
Because undercover cops, right, have all the markings telling you that they are police after have already done that crime.
Yeah, but they do the crime. They're not stopping them from going anywhere. They can run off if they want to and then go in to hide it, and then he just hands the police the evidence and then puts it in their hands.
It's like I always thought that it to be easier. All these cameras all over. Why are they in such obvious places? Because people see them and then just go, "Oh, break." Whereas if you hid them behind a tree, or if you hid them in the road somewhere, but it isn't allowed that.
Well, he hasn't been arrested, so either way...
Yeah, it doesn't matter because he's got evidence and it basically been named and shamed on national TV and whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean, either way,
anyway,
it is a bit...
I found out a really interesting... thing about
Paul
lollipop
McCartney.
ladies. Oh no, but that's come out as being complete and utter rubbish.
There's a surprise.
Anyway,
me and Michael on the way to Silk on Saturday, we cannot believe Gareth actually thought that was real. Like we genuinely thought better of you to think that you'd actually believe probably one of the oldest conspiracy theories ever. Of course there's evidence for it on the internet, Gareth. That's why when you're doing a essay, they tell you not to read Wikipedia and not to, because the internet's just a lot of garbage, isn't it? Really?
Okay, so
nothing...
firstly, on the news last week there was a great well, actually no, it was a excellent story on a bloke who's doing a brilliant job, but the silly red tape which councils have and the stupid people who are over these councils who are just completely out of order and don't know what life is really about. Council orders Lollipop Man to stop high-fiving children.
What?
Have you heard about this?
No.
This is a genuine story, and it's all about... it's titled... Nicosta McCain, who's 74 years old, is known as the happiest lollipop man in the country because as the kids cross, he gives them a friendly high five.
Friendly
right?
spank.
To the point where kids are now purposely crossing a bit later or a bit earlier so that they can get a high five off him.
That's nice.
He's actually encouraging people to cross the road safely. So the council have basically told him that he can no longer do that due to health and safety because of germs on his hand, and also
carry on doing it.
he should have his other hand in a proper fashion. So lollipop stick in that one, and he should be
like that,
doing the official movements so that traffic know what they're doing. Right? So they have actually made him stop that. The parents, even the kids, have been up in arms saying, why on earth are you bothering messing around? Go and fix potholes in the road.
Yeah, they don't.
They're a bigger problem.
That's the thing.
Go and sort out all the fact that basically crime rates are... I don't know, are they at an all-time high? Well, anyway,
I don't think anymore.
Crime rates, typical rants, education
it's
and
just,
all that stuff.
I mean... Health and safety, it really has.
The world has gone absolutely mad.
Okay, I should have taken a photo of this, but at university we have stairs going up to like the 5th floor, okay, and on the first set of stairs getting you to the top stair, there was a sign on every single stair saying, "Please mind the step." As if you'd go all the way up, get to the last one, and go, "Oh, fall over." I wish that there was a sign there telling me to mind it.
This is the guy actually high-fiving the kids.
Is known as Mr. Smiley, the happiest lollipop man in the world, and you can see why.
Not anymore.
He's lost his job now.
He's got the best lollipop man in the world.
Look, he's high-fiving them.
He loves it, doesn't he?
See, a bloke who is who is paid a pittance and making the most of it, who should be paid a lot more, and they've thought, no, we can't be having that. But this then led to my other thing. Have you ever wondered, and this is an amazing fact, have you ever wondered why a lollipop man or lollipop lady's stick has that black line underneath it? I'll just hold that up to the camera. Hopefully they can see it. Why is that there? Michael, have a guess.
Is it something to do with the eyes?
Nope.
No, I don't know then.
Is it just to underline stop? That's what I would have thought.
It is so that if a car doesn't stop, they can write down in chalk the registration plate number and then hand it to the police.
What?
Genuinely, have a look at this. It's those sorts of thing which has been going on for many years, and basically it's been overlooked. It's out of date, obviously, but that is why it's there.
Amazing. No.
So if you've just been run over by a car, obviously the first thing on your mind is, I'll get some chalk out and writing the number down.
Give me chalk.
Yeah, hang on a second. If a car doesn't stop, they're gonna run him over. So at what point would he go?
That's
Chalk.
that is why. It's there.
No, Dave, you're dying.
I'll write it in blood. Oh, it won't show up as well.
Another one as well.
No way.
On the issue of crime, have you heard about Crufts?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the goings on there.
Yeah.
Sam
It's all kicking off, isn't it?
is a huge fan of dogs. Hence why she married me.
Yeah.
But it is her dream
Why she has a job.
to one day breed a dog which enters Crufts and wins.
What?
I thought that, but, right, most Cruff winners become multimillionaires after it because their dog is basically the best in the world. They can then sell its puppies for up to £25,000 each.
It's a bloody dog.
Each dog
If you're
could
that-
have what? 6 puppies? 8 puppies, Michael?
Yeah, some have more.
You're-
25 grand
If you
each.
have that much money to spend that on a dog, you really need to sort out your priorities.
But
Seriously.
they get that puppy and then they could maybe enter it into Crufts and other competitions
It's
and earn a
pathetic.
fortune.
And what's the bet? This year's winner eats pedigree chum, like they all do. Do you remember that years ago after Crufts?
No.
12 hours after Crufts had picked the Supreme Champion. Yet again, the Supreme Champion eats pedigree chum.
Well, this dog has been poisoned basically, and it's dead.
Wow.
There we go.
I bet they're peed off, aren't they?
It came second, apparently, right? Because I was thinking that realistically, okay, if you wanted to poison a winner, surely you would do it before it enters the competition.
How do you know it's going to win?
Well, but no. This seems as though it was some sort of argument going on personally between these two people, and they've thought, well, I'm going to kill your dog. And that was that. So there it is, old whatever it's called.
Can I just say, I've been to Crufts.
Have you really?
Yeah.
How was it?
It must have been about 30 years ago. I went with my mum because she was showing her dog.
No way.
And it's most
Really?
bore-
Did he enter?
Yeah.
Did he win anything?
They won a cup. Didn't win anything big, but won a few prizes, whatever. But I've got to say, it's the most boring day out ever.
I can imagine.
Well, I have to go, you see. This is the real problem.
When are you
because
going?
Next year, I'll have to go. Next
Why?
year.
Why
and it's
next
in
year?
Birmingham. Because I said that there is shows which I would like to go to, such as a bike show.
Bike show?
Yeah. A bike show. Some sort of broadcasting fair. I don't know. And then Sam said,
all those bike shows that you could go to.
we can go to Crufts then. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh dear me, you are going to
There
be
we go.
bored out of your head.
3 days.
Make sure you take a battery with you for your phone because you are going to be on that
Or some poison.
24/7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I'd kill myself. I'd blow my brains out.
Friday. And
Take a dog
if
with
that's
me.
not worse, right, it's hosted by Claire Balding.
Oh, God.
Just as it couldn't get any worse.
No.
Claire
Is
Balding.
she ever out of work?
She doesn't know anything about it.
She only knows about horses and lesbians.
The funny...
That's basically
Not
it.
necessarily.
Well,
I'm
no,
saying.
it's true.
Anyway, but yeah, and she asked the most ridiculous questions ever. Where I watched it last night, and this top breeder is there who in her lifetime has bred something like 5 Crufts winners. She knows how the perfect dogs, should walk, how they don't talk, how they should walk, they should run, and all that stuff. And she actually asked, "Yeah, but what's its favourite toy at home?"
Well, it is
What's
a
its
valid
favourite
question.
toy at home?
Okay,
What a broadcasting
I
legend.
watched yesterday. I tell you what, a show that I probably wouldn't normally watch, but I was at the girlfriend's house for her birthday, and her sister put on this show called First Dates. It's a reality-style show on Channel 4, and it's basically this posh restaurant. Their main purpose is take your first date there. Okay,
Right, okay.
and they've put all cameras up and stuff, and they document these people's first date. And this one woman, this shows how ridiculous job market is at the moment. This woman's job was a fireworks coordinator. All right, this was this woman's job. Okay, all right. Probably to be fair, that people do want fireworks, but she said, "I'm on call 24/7." 24. Who wakes up in the middle of the night and goes, "You know what I need? A blue fireworks show." And then she went midway through the day out to take a phone call, and they filmed her on a phone call, and she was going, "Look, I'm on a date. I'm going to have to call you later. Look, just don't light the fireworks yet."
I think
it's what a ridiculous. But I bet you she's incredibly well paid.
I know she's actually. I think I know her name. Is she called Catherine Wheel?
Oh, for God's sake, Michael! Unbelievable.
Have I mentioned about boxing at all? About how I had to
organise the event? Yeah, we've talked about that
within 5 minutes.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I'm still gutted about that, and it's now getting even worse because I've waited for the Pacquiao Mayweather fight
Get on
for
record.
5 years.
Black yourself out from social media.
I can't, but because it will be everywhere.
No, well, not if you. Where's the wedding?
In the hills, actually, somewhere. So I suppose.
So are you going to be travelling home?
No.
You
Hotels
staying?
booked for the Saturday night. Now I could. The options are: I could buy it on pay-per-view, and I could watch it on the Go app that I've got. I could do that, but
it might last for hours.
£100. It is
£100
pay-per-view. £100. Now that would have been fine. Yeah, but that would have been fine if I'd have had the party which I organised, because each of us.
Whoa!
May have
Never
paid
mentioned anything like that.
£6 or so each towards it.
Oh, okay, that's not
fine.
bad. Okay, yeah, but
as it is now,
it's not worth that. It'll be all over the internet. Someone will pirate it.
Yeah, but I have to watch it.
Yeah?
I don't just. I have to experience it.
Yeah,
It is the biggest fight in boxing.
All right, okay. So,
ever, I think.
So all you need to do, black yourself. I mean, you're going to be in the hills.
Black myself up.
All right. All right. So.
Oh.
All right.
Casual racism there on the Cottrell cast.
Chances are you're not going to have much signal anyway. So just turn off all your phones and all that crap, and then just get home. And then just download it off somewhere, or watch it on a website, which it'll be somewhere. Why?
I've got to because. It's
Well, you're
so
not going to be
exciting.
able to, Gareth.
Well, I can, because I could listen to it free of charge on the radio.
You know what you could do? The old headphones up the sleeve trick. You could.
No, it's not that time. No. The actual boxing happens at about 2 a.m. on the morning. So the
Saturday
wedding?
morning?
No, the Sunday morning. It'll be so.
So is this
Wedding
after or before the wedding?
Is the Saturday?
Yeah.
And the boxing is Sunday morning. So
you're fine.
I'll be in the hotel room.
We'll be
it's
all right
fine.
then. Why don't you listen to it and then?
Yeah, just listen to
I
If
have
it's
to
any
watch
good.
it.
No, you
I've got to
don't.
watch it.
You might not be
Okay,
able
all right.
to.
How much do you want to bet that if you Google
I suppose so.
the name of the fact, I'm guessing the place will have pretty fast Wi-Fi. I can
Hopefully.
guarantee if you get your iPad, you can type it in and you'll find some guy streaming it from his
I hope
Sky
so.
Go or something like that. I can bet you, guaranteed, actually, that 100%.
It must be
Especially a popular
sickening
fight.
though, if you pay £100 to watch it and it lasts one round.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah, but
That would be
I was
dreadful.
honestly, I so excited because I'd have had us all round, had a few drinks, watched it live. It'd have been brilliant.
It would have been quite fun. It is a
But
shame.
instead, I'll be in this cottage. No,
Cottaging.
I'll be in a,
It'll be cottaging.
in a
To be honest, I know which one I'd prefer to do.
I'm just absolutely gutted.
Yeah, it's quite
Literally
annoying.
gutted. But, you know,
What can you do, eh?
can't be helped.
Married life,
Can't be helped.
no longer a simpleton.
Very quickly, just before we head off, shall we do this quiz I've been working on?
Oh no.
Yes.
Whoever loses has to suck my big toe.
I'd rather suck Michael's penis.
Really?
No.
Okay, right, fine. Here we go then. Right,
all right. No, I'm
question,
okay.
No, you said
No.
I'm getting
Question
ready.
number one. Question number one. Which British woman was the first to win an Olympic boxing title?
I know this.
I don't.
Come on, Fraser.
I don't know. It's that black woman, isn't it? I don't know.
That black woman
I don't know. It's from Bolton.
Nicola Adams.
is the right answer.
Unzip, Michael.
In fact, it's like Hangman, but on his zip. It just comes down a little bit more. The next one.
Oh no.
What were introduced at Wimbledon for the first time in 1986?
Michael used this in one of his pub quizzes, but I still don't know
Did
what
you?
it is.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. These are all his questions.
Oh, I probably. have
These
heard
are
most
his
of them before.
questions.
They are, aren't they?
I'll have to change this. Sorry. Because
Hang on. Was it yellow balls?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Someone's balls will be yellow. Actually, why would they be
Which
yellow?
city is the largest port in Germany? Are these yours?
Don't recognise the question, but I know the answer.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. This is not fair in this.
It's Hamburg.
Yeah.
It's Hamburg. That's
How
what I
many
was gonna
X
say.
chromosomes do women have? Are these your questions?
I haven't. No, I don't recognise that one. But they don't have any, do they?
Fraser? The answer's 2.
2.
Yes, is the correct answer.
Ah, sucky time, Michael.
Which country
Does Michael get to suck me?
is the natural habitat of the emu? I don't know why, but I always imagined
The jungle?
emus aren't real. And it's just Rod Holland after he died. Emus died.
Game extinct.
Yeah. Grab that gutter in!
The jungle.
It's Australia.
Australia,
That's
yeah.
the jungle.
The answer is the answer is Rod Hull. Which American film and television actress is best known for her role as Jennifer Hart in the 1980 series Heart to Heart?
Oh.
Not a clue.
Oh.
Michael's hard over it.
I know. I can picture a face. But I
Ready.
can't.
Michael, release the
Michael,
her name?
release the snake.
Is it? It's not Stephanie, is it?
Yes,
Stephanie.
Austin.
All right there, Michael.
Powers.
Oh yeah, Stephanie Powers. In 1872, come on, Fraser.
When she was born.
Which country played England in the first ever international game of football? Now, Michael, you should know this because you actually played in goal back then.
I remember it well.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Scotland.
Michael, I don't
Oh.
want to suck it.
Who
course.
married Les Dennis in 1995? Fraser, come on.
How am I meant to know that?
Britain's Got Talent judge. Don't say David Williams. Or Simon Cowell.
Is it, I can't remember her name.
Amanda Holden.
She married Les
Yeah.
Dennis.
Claire Richards was the lead singer in which dance pop group?
Claire
Richards.
Not a clue.
Dance. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh.
That's
of course
good
you do.
7.
Yeah. Was it them?
No.
Oh. Steps.
Yes, is the right
Oh, that's
answer.
the other one, isn't it?
Here's one. How many hurdles are there in a 400-metre hurdle race?
400.
400.
One every metre. Add it 100.
No.
That's a tough one. Huh?
50.
24.
No.
50.
The answer is 10.
Oh.
10.
Yeah. Interesting facts just before we go. But actually, a quick plug for Brian at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Because we've got some interesting news. Now, if you look at our Cottrell Cast Facebook page, you'll be able to see some exclusive pictures of Brian's brand new place in in Delft. And he's got internet hooked up. He's got it all ready and waiting.
Fingers crossed, actually.
So-
Maybe next week we might go up there and do the Cottrell cast live
We'll have a look.
from...
Could we do
Toast.
audio live? Is it easier if we do just audio live?
There's no way to do that. We can do it. We can do it. I'll figure out a way this week.
Okay.
I'll
Right.
get it sorted, but
Anyway,
hopefully
so
maybe we might be able to do
Brian's
that.
brand new place has a proper seating area. He'll be roasting his beans as we're there. No, Michael. He's got all sorts of stuff, and as well, he'll be having installed on Wednesday. He's selling different types of olive oil and vinegar. So he had one which was raspberry vinegar, which was interesting. Olive oil, there was like olive oil and I don't know, bracken or
Sounds nice.
there was loads of all different olive oils, and it really is a lovely place. So hopefully, maybe next week we can do a podcast there. Whether or not it will be live,
You
I
know
don't
what?
But
I see. I'm thinking about it in my head now because it'll be a lot simpler than the old than the Christmas one.
will it?
Yeah, because it'll just be us lot talking, then Brian, and then So yeah, we can do that live. I say.
Well, there you have it. So
There
hopefully
you go.
next week the Cottrell cast will be live. If we aren't live, then we will be over there at least. Should we say that?
Yeah.
Right, so next week the
Next
Cottrell
week we'll
cast
be
will
at
be
Toast.
there. Brian has also offered us very, very kindly. He said that if we fancied making our own premises there to do the Cottrell cast as a permanent thing over there, we can have our own space, which will be there. We can have coffee, we can have wine, everything
Maybe.
included every week. So maybe the Cottrell cast could be coming from there every week.
Yeah,
But
on a more,
at the minute,
we'll find
we aren't
out.
Sure.
We'll find out about it on next week. So next week you'll be able to tell whether it's live because we'll post it on social media and stuff. And all
but
that.
basically, thank you to Brian and the team at Coffee Underline, and also Toast, his new place.
Yeah,
as well.
thank you very much.
Well done, Brian.
Find him out on Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff. But just before we go, a few interesting facts. The first one: the Dyslexia Research Centre is where?
It's just-
Go on.
Is it New York?
No, go on.
I don't know.
This is great.
Go
It's
on.
in Reading.
Oh.
Which is also
blimey, that
spelled reading.
yeah.
On average, every square mile of the sea on the planet contains how many pieces of rubbish?
Ooh.
Think about that. The average square mile of sea on the planet contains how many pieces of rubbish?
2.
No.
A lot more.
Yeah,
Lot
more. Yeah.
This is frightening, actually. 46,000.
Whoa.
That's a lot of junk.
Blooming out. Well, oh yeah. By the way, do you remember the old video?
Doing a feature here.
Sorry. Go on. Carry on. Sorry.
The water in a blue whale's mouth weighs as much as its entire body. The next one, the ancient Greeks had no word for religion. And finally, what is the dialing code for Russia?
Is it something like 007?
Is the correct answer.
No way.
There we go.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Video-wise, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about?
we talked last week about this video that I made, which went a little bit viral,
Yeah.
and we uploaded it. It'll be a week tomorrow on Tuesday. We uploaded it, and it's had 21,000 views, and it's on its way to 22,000 views at the moment, which is absolutely mental. It got on Manchester Evening News website, everything like this. It went absolutely mental. So if you want to check that out, if you just search Ashton Strutt on YouTube, and loads of places. I don't know whether this is due to us or what, but lots of places have been doing their own Ashton's their own like epic strut thing,
Right.
and they've all been posted within a few days, basically after ours broke, everyone else seemed to be posting theirs, and there's Specsavers have done one, which is just like ours, which is it's a little bit odd, but
I can't even remember the original. What was it advertising?
Moneysupermarket.com.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I think that's probably about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's it.
next week, hopefully, we will be, back in a new location.
We won't be back in a new location. We'll be in a new location.
Yeah.
And
We'll be there.
and maybe it'll be live. Just keep tuning on social media and stuff, and you'll be able to tell them.
If you do like this, share it. If you don't. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and all that sort of stuff. MySpace.
Matt, we're on that. We're very keen on MySpace. Yeah, it's
whatever happened
It is
to
still a thing,
MySpace
actually.
or Ask Jeeves.
Yeah. Dad used to swear by Ash Jeeves, didn't he?
Always the best.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's it. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube as well as on iTunes to keep up to date with the latest episode and the goings on. Like us on social media and Facebook and Twitter. And, well, we'll see you next week, won't we?
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.